Welcome back to the Love Vegan Kitchen, and this week we're going to do a little competition, which is the best vegan mince. So I've picked up this Isnt beef mince, we've got the Beyond mince, and we've got the Richmond meat-free mince. So we're going to judge them on a few different categories, one being the best price, one being which actually makes the best mince once it's fried in the pan, and then we're going to pick an overall winner purely based on taste, and the winner is going to be made into a favourite dish, which is a Pad Cra Pao, and that'll be dinner for the crew later on. So first things first, I guess I should go over the price. The Richmond meat-free came in at just £2.50, which I think is pretty good. You get 245 grams. So quarter of a kilo, £2.50, clearly a winner on price. This isn't beef mince, we picked up for £3.30, again 250 grams. And the Beyond mince came in at £4 for 300 grams. So not too much of a difference between them. Obviously cheapest, medium and most expensive. So let's fry them up individually, see how they look, and then see which one is the overall taste test winner. So first up, we are going to try the Richmond meat-free. So I'm going to cook each one according to the pack instructions, which is only fair. So it says to break it up before putting it into the pan. Doesn't seem to be that easily broken. Just going to chuck it in. So I have used this before, and the first time I tried it, it looked really good on the top. As you can see, it looks really good. The first time I got it, when I got it, the bottom was just one lump, but it looks really good so far. So I'm just going to cook this down and let it just come apart on its own. So we're 5 minutes into cooking the Richmond mince, and I've found that I've had to constantly try and break this up the whole time it's been frying. It did start off looking pretty mincy, and then once the main bits broke up, the rest were like in really hard lumps, really stuck together, and it was a bit of a struggle to actually break them down. And I found, yeah, basically I'm just cutting it the whole time with a spatula, trying to break it down into something that looks like mince, but it's stopped resembling mince now, and it just looks like some kind of mashed up vegan meat replacement. I'll give it a couple more minutes stir frying just to finish it off, and then we'll give it a quick taste test. This is, I've cooked it a bit longer than it says because it wasn't looking really cooked. So this is my end result with my Richmond meat-free, no beef mince. It's looking, I don't really know, I don't know what to call it, mince-ish and meat-ish. We'll get on with the next one, then we'll do a taste test in a minute. Next up is this Isnt beef mince. As before, we're just going to put it in. So the top does look very mincy. Bottom of the pan, not too bad. So let's try breaking this up as it cooks. So this isn't beef mince, cooked for nearly 8 minutes. It's looking I think a little better than the other one. It definitely smells really nice when it's cooking. Again, it did take quite a lot of breaking down, and I did find that the This Isn't Beef mince had quite a few kind of hard lumps in there that needed to be really kind of broken up. The rest of it broke down quite nicely, and there was just a few big bits like that. As you can see, it's just a kind of a lump. To be fair to all these minces, they were bought and then transported an hour on the tube, so I don't know if they've got a bit squashed and a bit stuck together, or they've slightly thawed out in the fridge, out of the fridge. Sorry, but all in all, this looks okay. It looks kind of mincy. It smells pretty good. It looks pretty good. We'll do one more, and then we'll get on to the taste test. Next up, we have the Beyond Mince Original Plant-Based Mince. So right out of the bat, this just looks like one slab. There's no kind of pretense that this is any kind of mince at all. Just both sides just to be fair. Yeah, this is just more like a giant patty of Beyond Meat. So the instructions just say to cook and break it down to the desired size, so just going to mash it up as it cooks, just like the others. Going to break it down, and we'll see how it looks in about 6 or 7 minutes. This is the Beyond Mince with just a couple of minutes to go. It did break down really easy, and probably easier than the other two, but then I guess it hadn't really been shaped into anything apart from one big patty. It's looking, I guess, kind of like broken up bits of meat, which I guess it's what it is. It's just a Beyond patty that you've had to smash up yourself. So yeah, it cooked easily. It's probably one of the easiest actually to have cooked and broken down. It required the least effort. But then I guess it looks the least like mincemeat, perhaps. We'll give it its 2 more minutes on the pan, and then we'll give it a taste test and get back to you with the results. So here we have our 3 meat replacement minces cooked and ready to go. So we did, in fairness, taste test them as they were cooking, so we got to try them hot. So I'm going to kind of go over my thoughts and feelings of each one and its uses, and then we're going to pick an overall winner. So on mince, I found the Richmond was okay. This Isn't Beef mince was probably, apart from some of the hard lumps, kind of the most minciest, and the Beyond burger just looks a bit like you've put mince or a sheet of mince through a paper shredder. It just looks like lumps. Overall, This Isn't Beef and Richmond probably the best out of the 2, the best 2 out of the 3 here. Taste test, we tried these off camera. So my cooking partner here went and said at first the Richmond was the best, but because it tastes like cheap fatty meat that she's used to cooking, correct? Yeah. Whereas I preferred the This Isn't Beef mince. It tastes a little better. In fact, you said it tastes a bit more expensive, which I think it does. I think it's had a little bit more care and attention into the flavour and the way it cooks. And the Beyond, it cooked the easiest. It was the easiest to break down, but it on a taste test, it's just like you've got a Beyond burger and smashed it up. You can tell there's actually a lot of water content in the Beyond burger as well, and quite a lot of coconut oil. And when you're eating it, you can taste these are more of a solid, whereas this is like really kind of you can taste the moisture content in the Beyond. So overall, None of them are bad, but if I'm gonna pick a winner and I'm gonna make Pad Cra Pao, there is no doubt about it in my mind. This Isnt beef mince. Definitely takes the crown. It doesn't mean that these two are bad. You can definitely do something like make some pork balls out of some of these, or you can make different recipes and I guess different meats for different things. But overall, definitely price point £3.30, pretty good. Taste wise, really good. Texture's really good. The look, colour, everything about it. So definitely overall, this Isnt beef mince is a winner. And this is going to be Pad Cra Pao for the crew this afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Let us know your thoughts on which one you think is a winner. Let us know any other vegan minces that you like. We'll happily check them out and do some other recipes with them. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.